Hi YouTube family, welcome into today's video, which is going to be a very late recommendations for Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty. I really don't have a ton of recommendations for you. I have found that this particular 21 Days of Beauty has kind of disappointed me as far as what I want to buy, but there are some things that I do have already myself that I really enjoy, but maybe also talk to you guys about some things that I don't think really live up to the hype, so I might skip them if it were me. So let's get right into it, and we have to wear the handy dandy readers or we can't see a dang thing. So today, you know, we've already had what, 3 days of it. So today, today's beauty steals, the only thing that I can see on here that personally I have tried is the Becca Hydra Mist and Set refresh powder. I do have that. I got a little mini trial size. I wasn't that impressed with it, so for me that is a pass. Butter London's lip products are usually really good. I used to have a lippy from them and I really enjoyed it. The Mario Badescu Rose Hips Nourishing Oil, if you want to go for that, go for it. It's a really good price, but The Ordinary, I know that they sell it for less. You guys know I'm an ordinary person. And on Thursday, September 5th, MAC has these two lipsticks in certain colors, Cream in Your Coffee and Diva. I think I might pick those up just because I love MAC lipsticks, but I don't really know what color those are. So I was thinking, yeah, I might do that. This looks interesting to me, the Tartist Double Take eyeliner. So you've got a felt on one end and you've got the kohl or the crayon on the other end. That looked really interesting to me. And if you're Diamond or Platinum, you also get to get 50% off of Max Ruby Woo that day. And then on Friday, September 6th, the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara is half off. I do like that. I prefer it in the waterproof form. It just worked a little bit better for me, but it is a really good mascara as far as lengthening and defining. And the one thing on that day that I would absolutely say if you haven't tried before is the Philosophy Micro Delivery exfoliating wash. I have that and I have it in a big bottle, and it's that little bottle that I got from them that actually hooked me on it, and it's such a nice scrub. You can use it every day because it's not too harsh, and I really do like that. I also thought that the 50% off of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer 24-hour concealer and Hydra Prep sounded interesting, so I might go ahead and try that one. I don't know for sure. I've never tried it before, but I might try that one. Okay, Saturday, September 7th, the only thing that I've ever tried on that day is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I don't have one right now, but I'm going to be picking one up on that day. I've heard that the Cover FX primers, it says select primers, so they're not all on there. I've heard that that's really good. Now on Sunday, September 8th, there is the Too Faced Natural. They have the face palettes and the 2 eye palettes. I don't have the eye palettes, but I have the face palette. I love this, you guys. That packaging is so pretty. It's probably the prettiest packaging I have. It's gold, it's embossed or raised up right here, and then you got gold and this just pretty like damask in here. It's got a really great mirror, but the products inside are fantastic too. There is that signature vanilla-esque scent in here. You get 1, 2, 3 blushes. This is a really bright blush that I mixed with these two. It works out really good. You get a really nice bronzer, which I love, and then you get 2 highlighters. One of them is a duochrome highlighter that's gorgeous, and the other one is just a regular highlighter. And I love this palette. I reach for it all the time, and when I travel, I use this palette because it's just easy to have bronzer, blush, and highlight all in one. So that I actually would recommend to you guys. And then let's see, Smashbox has their primers on half price as well. They're really good, but you guys, honestly, e.l.f. dupes them. So on Monday, September 9th, there is one thing on here that I actually have, and it's the Benefit Hoola Matte Bronzing Powder. And I actually have that myself, and I do love that. It is a really nice bronzing powder, and I got it in this little cheek parade thing, so I will show it to you. So this one right here is the one that they're having on sale as the single, and then this is their light one. I use both of those actually because I'm very fair, so I really do like them. It doesn't have like too orange or too cool of a tone. It's like just right in the middle. So that's really good. And then the other ones in here, I don't know anything about. The only other one that really interests me is the 50% off the Kanuka CBD Healing Skin Balm. But I have so much skincare right now that I might not, but I was interested in that. Maybe some of you guys have seen that. On Tuesday, September 10th, Too Faced is having their Tutti Frutti palettes. I actually did have one of those. I had, of course, the purpley one with the purple and the rose in it. I just wasn't impressed with the quality of it. So that is kind of like, you know, it just depends on whether or not you really enjoy Too Faced shadows. And then the 50% off the Saint Tropez Self Tan Express Advanced Bronzing Mousse. I love Saint Tropez products as far as there being the self tanners. These mousses are a little bit harder to work with. Make sure you get yourself a mitt to work with, but that's a really good price on that. And then Thursday, September 12th, the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes 4-in-1 Mascara. That's my daughter's holy grail. I personally can't wear that. It flakes too much on me. Don't know why. It's probably just because I'm so dry. And there wasn't anything on there either that I was really impressed with, because a lot of that stuff, like that Perricone, was like $80 half price. It's like, if I get hooked on something that's $80 half price and I want to buy it again, no, I'll just stay away from it so I don't get hooked on it. Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush and Highlighters. Those are half price. And I do like Tarte's blushes. They stay a long time. They're really easy to blend. They're really pretty. So that is a really good steal on that. And then the Clarisonic brush heads, if you do have a Clarisonic, that's a really good deal that at 50% off for brush heads if you need to replace one. Okay, so something I want to say didn't work for me at all is the It Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisture with 50 SPF, and this is on Saturday, September 14th. I did not like that foundation at all. It was really patchy, showed my texture. It was just not a good foundation for me. That ended up going back. The Philosophy night creams, I do have those. I do use those. One of them has little mix-in beads that you mix in. I really like that night cream. It's very emollient, kind of a little bit along the lines of being a little bit more pricey as well. So, you know, use at your discretion, I should say. And then I have never tried a Kylie Cosmetics matte or velvet lip kit. I'm thinking about possibly trying a velvet one. I don't like matte lips, but I'm thinking about trying the velvet one. So maybe you guys could help me out and let me know what you think. I did want to try the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Now, if any of you guys have tried that, would you let me know in the comment section below? Because I have tried the primer once before, but when I was reading on the ingredients, when I saw this, I thought, you know, this has really, really good ingredients. And so I was wondering about those. So let me know in the comment section if you've tried them and you like them or you don't, because that really does help me. And then on Monday, September 16th, we have some skincare tools from Nurse Jamie, PMD, and Michael Todd. Honestly, you guys, that one from Nurse Jamie, which is the face roller with the, I think it's geranium or something like that, little stones in it. I got one off of Amazon that was a lot cheaper. I'll try to link that below. If not, just look on my Amazon Loves page. The It brushes that are the Velvet Luxe brushes, I will probably be picking up 1 or 2 brushes. I always do during this sale. It's how I've built my brush collection, is picking them up on sale like this, because they usually do have something in here almost every time. Okay, on Wednesday, September 18th, we have the Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder and Instagrip Jelly Primer. I think I might try both of those, because this is a really good price point, and the fact that I read about that Instant Grip Jelly Primer, and it talks about how it grips onto your foundation, and it sounded really good. So I might go ahead and try that one. All right, moving along to Friday, September 20th. It Cosmetics has their Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. I used to wear this a lot. I just haven't worn it lately because I've tried so many other things. And I do like it, but be prepared, you guys, for that to be extremely thick and extremely, and like a tiny, tiny bit goes a long way. So it's like extremely uber full coverage. I mean, we're talking about it being, you know, really full coverage. And the other thing is, if you have a tendency to have dry under eyes, it might crease on you a little bit. So just an FYI on there. The Moisture Surge from Clinique, it's a 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. Sorry guys, this one I have tested out and I can't recommend that one. I just want to tell you that I didn't feel like it gave me 72 hours of replenishing hydration. It just didn't do that. On Saturday, September 21st, we have the Benefit Precisely My Brow, that is half price, their pencil. I have loved that in the past. And it is a really good one. So it's just very fine and it's a good one. And also 24/7 Glide On eye pencils from Urban Decay. I love that they have so many colors and really have loved that. So if you are in the market for a new eyeliner, you might check those out. And that is it for the 21 days, but we also do have hot buys. So let me just run through those quickly and the ones that I would look at. There is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Base Tape Hydrating Primer. You guys, that is such a nice feeling primer. It does have a coconutty smell, which makes it a little bit more enjoyable as you're working with it. But if you have super dry skin, you might try that because it was really, really nice. And then let's see, what else would I recommend? I am not a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara person. I'm just not. And then the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipsticks. Those were really drying on me, you guys. There are Urban Decay's minis. You can buy 2 and get 1 free. That's kind of, it depends on whether you travel or not. It's nice to have those little bitty ones if you do travel. And let's see, Dermabend has their Camo Concealer. I am going to pick that up and try it as well. That is it as far as my recommendations and the things that really caught my eye. I know that you guys have